Okay. So it's very informal. Anyone who has their paper, hold on to them. And we'll just take turns coming up here reading what's off on the paper, okay? First, I'd like to have a moment of silence for all those people that have suffered and are still suffering today because of bullying, what Liza is talking about unnecessarily, and we're still hoping that we can change that. Okay. 12-year-old Debbie Shaw agrees to a challenge by other girls to end her bullying and victimization by fighting the school bully. She died of her injuries.
In February 1996, Catherine Jane Morrison, 16, takes a fatal overdose after a horrendous bullying.
Schoolgirl dancer Kelly Farrar, age 13, killed herself with her father's heart pills after telling friends she'd been teased at school. Eight-year-old Marie Bentham hangs herself in her bedroom with her skipping rope because she can no longer face the bullies at school. Gemma Ryan Davis, 14, dies of an overdose after being bullied at school by his teachers.
Sixteen-year-old bully victim Lucy Forrester electrocutes herself by throwing a copper wire over the live line of the local railroad track.
Sisters Samantha and Michaela Kendall are so taunted and bullied about their overweight that they went on a hunger strike. Both died.
In January 1995, Marie McGovern overdosed after bullying. Her diary recorded a life of day-to-day terror. Child prodigy James Lambert, 16, bullied because of his genius. He gassed himself in his father's car.
Choir boy Darrell Steele is found hanging in his room after a life of bullying and victimization of him.
Thank you, everyone, for reading that. This is just a show, and it's way bigger than we realize, and it's definitely more than I thought. What I'd like to do now, since the opening started tonight, I've had a few requests from people that would like to come up and share their stories with everyone. So at this point, this is like the end of the official program, so to speak, but It's going to kind of turn into sort of an open mic now at this point. I'd like to have it up here. Anyone who would like to share the stories, I'm not going to tell them no. You know, this is what it's all about. Us getting together and sharing with each other that, and so we're just going to do that now.
Hi everyone, my name is Kathleen Fells. I'm 39 years old right now, I'll be 40 in February. When the young girl that was up here singing earlier, she brought back a lot of memories. I was bullied in school, the one that did the dancing, I was bullied, friends of mine were bullied. I put a stop to it by sticking up for my friends and sticking up for myself. But a lot of times I try to commit suicide by taking overdoses. I didn't succeed. You know why? God wants me here. And I found a person that really truly cares about me, and her son loves me too. I don't care what people say anymore about me. I'm going to be who I am and love myself more now and stop stressing about these people. I just wish people would stop bullying everybody in this world. We are people too, and we have feelings, and we have the right to stand up for ourselves. And that 13-year-old little girl has a wonderful voice. I want her to achieve her goals, whatever they are. And all of you have beautiful personalities in this room. Do what you want with your life and make it happen.
My name's Danielle Matero, and I brought poems because I thought they were connected with this event, and I'll just say quickly that some of the acts of bullying are more than that. They're really transgressive acts. They're crimes. And it seems to be a part of human condition. For whatever reason, for people to act out violently doesn't make it okay. So it's like finding a way to live with that reality. And I just think this is a great outpouring and wonderful program here in the Valley. You know, so everybody should give it a shot to show up. Two poems. First one is called Disenchanted. We all just went through a really tough 3 years, and I think these suicides sort of are like capping this. Disenchanted. A reverse spell floating down on my head, buzzing flakes of white, my mother's malaise, her unfulfilled life, my unfulfilled life. My eyes are about to close, a kind of coma of the soul. I have danced myself into this corner while working to crack what does not work or works too hard. Suffering is plentiful. I breathe it in and out, daily now, so much so it takes residence in my lungs, throat, and nose, distends my belly, disfigures my face, erases memory and recall of a past self full of life and enthusiasm. So much to give. Inflicts its presence upon and strands me within its fuzzy confines, limitless and with little mercy. Turns me into a beggar, a ne'er-do-well, the worst self I could become or fulfill. Once everyone's promise, now everyone's baggage. This is the spell it casts on me. Poor, pitiful suffering. I pray my eyes see through and pierce your invisibility, rendering you harmless or a useful red gold larvae susurring in a midnight blue pool. I pray for your well-being. This is called Medicine Bundle, and it was specifically written for a woman that I was very much in love with. I want to love your body because it is sacred. I want to love your breasts unseen beneath your black blouse because they are sacred. I want to make love to your calves barely visible beneath the black stockings because they are sacred. I want to kiss your lips, your barely seen tongue because they are sacred, and make words which are swirled by your breath. I want to share stories thickening in my knees, thighs, fingers because they are sacred. I want to make love to the conundrum between your loins because it is the joining place of birth and death. I want to make love to the lie of the middle class gasp and lack of grasp. I want you to melt in the flame, your fear of blame. Between my thighs burn the puritanical curtain of vanity. I want to make love to the curl of your hair, the eyebrow that is arched and is no longer, and bring to light the real curl and brow and eyeline of self-love. I want to love the individual that is you, run away from the pack, howling in wild woman fashion, because that is the sacred.